What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Huh?
What's up?
Huh? Look who we have here today. Our guest, Andrea Martin. Is that the right way to say your
Yep,
name? Andrea
you,
Martin.
you got it.
I got it, baby.
You got
Andrea,
it.
how are you, lady?
I'm good. I'm just relaxing, just hanging out.
How's freestyle? How's the freestyle genre? How's your
It's
freestyle?
good so far. I mean, I had taken a hiatus. I mean, I've been involved in stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but I've just been doing just like things with my job, things at home, things like that. I've been doing music, behind the scenes. I still got to work on a lot of things, but I just think the winter's just a really bad time for me. I don't like the winter.
Mm-hmm.
So once summer hits, a lot of activity will be going on. Right now, I was working with a newer artist. His name's Miguel, and we're going to be releasing something soon, a duet, and I'm working with some other people. So, but I'll be doing some of my own single songs soon. Probably my own productions and things like that over the course of the summer. So I'm
Andrea,
pretty excited.
how did
Yeah.
how did you start in? How did you start in the in well? How did you start music? It's first of all music, just singing
I
and
should be
stuff like that.
comfortable here. Um, well, I started when I was really young. First, I was really, really young, was into the music, and I always liked freestyle. I think I just didn't know what it was at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And when I started coming up in high school and middle school, I heard Shayna. I used to listen to Debbie Gibson
Mm-hmm.
and, New Kids on the Block, things like them. They kind of got me into music,
Mm-hmm.
Tiffany, all them. But I used to hear Stevie B, Cynthia. People used to play it on the radio in their car and they drive by during the summer. I loved that. I just jammed out. So I always wrote music, was into music ever since I was about 10. And then, high school or middle school wrote it. And then once I started hearing like Shayna and all them, I started kind of going towards that route.
Mm-hmm.
Um, High school came, I was 14, met a friend of mine, and then we both like music. And for a couple of years, we just kind of just kept to ourselves. And then we had an idea, I was like, let's make a group. And by the time I was 16, we recorded our first song with Gino Caparelli,
Uh-huh.
and Adam Morano and them. But we never actually talked to Adam Morano much. But we had
What's
met them at a club here in
what's
Rochester,
mm-hmm.
and that was how I initially got started. Was with a group called Intrepid. So then after that, though,
Mm-hmm.
everything kind of took off.
So what's the name
Every
of
year.
what's the name of the first song you recorded? And because the idea is for I want to be able to track you down. I want to be able to track your beginnings. I want to
Well,
hear.
I don't
I want to
know.
hear the very first Andrea Martin.
Well, that would have to be for when I was with the group Intrepid. That's called Eternal Love.
Eternal Love, and
So
the name of the group is.
it was called Intrepid.
Could we hear that on in YouTube if we go there and we
You should be able to find it if you put like Intrepid and you put oh god, what did I just call I forgot the name of the song. I just
and
told you.
Andrea, Mimi.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question. So you think you've grown musically since that a
Oh
lot?
god.
Say
Oh
it, say it.
god, yeah. Oh yeah. I didn't even produce that song. I was only 16 when I did that song. So yeah.
So
Eternal Love.
so you feel like it was it's your beginning. That's your first song, but
Mhm.
so how did you evolve? What happened next?
So after Eternal Love, we recorded a second song, that Adam Morano and Deneen wrote, and they wanted to sign us for it. It was called Tell Me Why.
Tell me why.
And then it was good, but we heard some rumors and we're like, we think it's a bad idea, so we just never went that route. And then we separated. After a while, we just kind of separated, and I went my own way.
So okay, so this second song, because remember, we're tracking you down, Andrea.
Mm-hmm.
We're tracking you
Mm-hmm.
down. So the name of your second song, it's the second song in this. What year was this?
97.
97. So in
97.
1997, you made a song with what name of the group is?
Intrepid.
Intrepid.
Like the Dodge Intrepid. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And the name of the song
Mhm.
is
Tell Me Why.
Tell You Why.
Tell me. Yeah.
No,
tell me why.
You tell
Mhm.
tell me why. Okay, okay, no, because we want to get the story straight. So until now, we got in your music, your music history. Until now, we got until 1997. So what happened next
Mhm.
in the freestyle music history of Andrea?
After that, I went to Jersey with my friend who was from the group originally because he still liked music and we traveled. We wanted to go to shows. So we went to a club in Jersey. God, what the heck was the name of it? Club Iguana.
Iguana.
And we saw a Tasmania show, which was phenomenal. Oh, it was off the hook. That was to remember. So, but I met Julio Mena there and I met Wendy.
Julio Mena and Wendy.
Yeah, I met Julio Mena and Wendy at the time. She'll probably kill me for saying all this stuff, but I'm not going to give too much info out. But at the time I met them, and Julio wanted to work with me. And we just were talking and chit-chatting.
Andrea, let me interrupt you for a second. So we got Corey, CJ saying, Andrea is amazing. Her vocals are straight fire.
Thank you guys. Love you guys.
We got a bunch of people online today. Woo! Today we're doing good with our freestyle talk. Okay, so hold on one second. I'm losing track of the years here. 1997. Okay, 1997, and then we went to a club, and then we met.
Yeah, 98. It was 97, but then everything kind of happened in like 98. February.
So we went to a club, and then we saw Julio Mena and Wendy. They were there.
98. Yeah. So then when I was with Julio Mena, we were chit-chatting about music, and he said he'd like to produce a song for me, and he had one written. So, okay. So then we ended up deciding to do that after, and it ended up being kind of like I think it was 99 I recorded it, though, because it was like the tail end of 98, I think. I'm trying to remember the years, but it was released in 99, because I know I recorded it in like February of 99, because I went to New York City. We recorded in Willie Valentine's studio. It's called Please Don't Leave Me. That's the name of the song.
So let me pause you there for a second. So you went with Julio Mena, and then the song was recorded in Willie Valentine's studio at that time.
Correct.
But Julio Mena and Willie Valentine were working at that time together. They had like a production company or something.
Well, with artistic, that's where like I assume Julio started out, but that's they were working together at the time. But he, cool. Utilized the studio at the time to produce and stuff, and I recorded there. So yeah, it was a really good time. It was a lot of fun. Willie's a lot of fun. So it was the only time I worked with them. I'd like to work with them again.
Willie's very talented.
Oh yeah, amazing producer, amazing person.
Okay,
yeah.
so we where was we? We was in 1998, right?
Yeah, 98, 99ish time frame.
Okay.
Yeah. So then the song "Please Don't Leave Me," which Julio wrote, was released on a Micmac. I forgot the name of it. It's like a dance party. I have volume 3, or I forget. It's been so long, but it was on something of that nature.
Micmac.
I just forget. I know my boy Ricky Vaz will know. I just forgot what it was called.
Ricky
Vaz. Yeah.
Dangerous Ricky.
Dangerous
Ricky. I love Ricky. That's what I call him. I call Dangerous Ricky. But
Ricky.
Dangerous Ricky. And Ricky knows so much about the history of freestyle.
Oh yeah, and we met in 97, him and I. So, and we were just always about the music. We chilled all the time. That's my boy. So
yeah.
So anything you
want to know about music history, Ricky, you message Ricky, or Ricky will probably know exactly what you're looking for. And
he'll know the CD. I just can't remember it. It's been so long. I'll remember it later, of course. Uh-oh. Did I lose you?
No, we're good. We're good. Oh, okay. We're good over here. Say it. So we were... Okay, so then you wrote what song?
So after I recorded Please Don't Leave Me, and again, I don't know if this one's going to be... Oh, I remember it now. Micmac's Dance Factory Party. I think it's volume 3. I think that's what it was on. After that... God, what did I do after that? I think in 99, 2000. I worked with, in Canada, Maximum Freestyle. If you know, Gus Skenderopoulos, all them people. They worked with Frankie Boy and all them. So I did a few songs, and I was on... It was a Maximum Records. It was the blue one. It's like got the blue mountain or clouds or whatever it was. I forget that volume as well. I have it somewhere floating. They actually put on there and released Eternal Love and Tell Me Why under Intrepid. But then they utilized me. Now, this is hysterical, and I'm telling everybody this. They utilized me with a bunch of songs. I had a song called Dream Lover.
Mm-hmm.
I did a remake of Genie in a Bottle in Freestyle. I didn't like it then because I know the song like immensely now and could sing it off my ass now, but then I just sucked. Oh my God. Yeah. So I recorded Genie in a Bottle. Then I did another remake they had me do. Well, I did Never Again, and the original is by Amber Rose. She was, I think, out of Texas and stuff. So that came out good. I know Swins Fontanelle loved that song. And then I did this one from a movie. It's called Thunder in Your Heart. And that's from a movie called Rad that was back in the 80s. It's a bike movie, you know, like BMX bike racing. So that song was awesome. It used to be a rock song. So that came out good.
Andrea, you write your own stuff?
Oh, yeah, all the time now. Yeah, all my stuff.
So where did you get your inspiration? How do you...
So, well, after I did all that, I wrote a song called Stay With Me through the years. Originally, it was called something else, Lonely Days, Lonely Nights, but I had switched that because I guess there was a song called Lonely Days, Lonely Nights that the Beatles had, or I don't know, something like that. And I worked with the Santana Twins back then in like 2001. Right. And did Stay With Me. And after that, things kind of just took off, you know. People loved that song. Did a great job. And they kind of switched some of my lyrics around, and I kind of like switched my way of singing with them, you know, after. I just kind of tried to be more, I don't know, I'm a very high voice. I have a very high-pitched voice. So they said, oh, why don't you just sound so high-pitched and this and that. They wanted me to sound more adultish, you know, but I mean, I liked learning from them, you know, so that was a learning experience. So I kind of just take everything from everyone, I guess, just a little bit of everything. So after that, I met my friend John. His name is John Vargas, John Groove, whatever you want to call him, and he was producing my music for a while. So and then that was from 2008, 2009 and up, you know, to like 2011. And then I stopped after that, and I was just doing my own. I started producing my own thing. So
you produce your own music nowadays?
Wow.
Oh yeah. So you got you got your own studio. You got your own set.
Oh, I do. Yeah. And it's not huge. It's just, you know, it's just all digital. It's on my Mac. Right. You know, and you know, I have my microphone. And I have the I can't go out there right now. My son's out there. But I have the stand that's got the little, you know, the foldy, you know, foam and everything, the sound foam. And
are you working GarageBand?
Studio monitors. Actually, I'm trying to work with that on my Mac. I actually use it on my iPad. Sometimes I record in there. Like if I have to do song samples, like singing a vocal, I'll do that. You know. Yeah. I also write for people. You know, they pay me to write songs and stuff like that too. I do a lot of that stuff.
So let me ask you a question. Yeah. So. If I want to purchase your music, how do we do that? How does my viewer go and see you and find you and purchase your music? How?
Well, there's a few ways. So like CD Baby, of course. Right. iTunes. I initially put things through CD Baby, but then what it does is it disperses it when you pay for a certain way to be all over the place. You know, it's a worldwide distribution. So I'll have it on iTunes. It'll be on Google Play, Amazon. It's everywhere. Everywhere. So my album, What Happened to the Love, is on there, but songs can be downloaded individually. And I have my remix. I have my original song, Rescue Me. That was a remake. Not remake. I say remake because initially I wrote that for an artist that was with the Santana Twins, but then they never, that I knew, did anything with it. So I ended up doing something with it, and I never could get a hold of them to tell them, hey, you know, even though I wrote this, we never signed nothing. I want to do something with the song. Right. So they like hated me for it, you know, but, you know, I don't judge them or hate them or anything, you know, because they're really good producers, but they got mad at me for that. They found out I did the song, and I'm like, well, I'm sorry. I said I wrote it. You know, I didn't sign anything, and I redid the music. I had it redone. I didn't do your music. I didn't touch anything with your music. But what I did was I had it done with Rob Federici of the Polygon in 2013, and he did a club mix and a radio mix, and then I did a remix with New Fe, if you know who he is. He's from Brazil. So I have that out also on CD Baby and all over.
Andrea, how did the idea come along to you that you wanted to start producing? When did you say, I could do this thing on my own? I can do it.
Well, I was like gonna work with another producer. His name, that's been a while, Alex Baldrich, and he had a DJ name at the time, DJ Merc One or something like that. And I don't know how we got to talking about stuff, but I don't know if it was like from MySpace at the time when we all had that,
MySpace.
You know how they used to have the freestyle, what's that site? It was some club, freestyle club something. They had some club freestyle. It's called Club Freestyle. I don't know if I met him on there,
right?
But he produced. Oh my God, this man could produce. Like, whew. Even his wife sang too. She's good. And he was gonna work with me, and I actually had an artist lined up, but something goofy happened, and then we just ended up parting ways. But he kind of introduced me to like Fruity Loops, and then after that, I was like, ooh, because I've always been musical and artistic since I've been young. I like art, to draw. I was always in band or choir. So when I seen that I could sit there and make music, I was like, oh, this was in 07 actually when I started playing with it. And it was actually Fruity Loops 4. They're like on version 20 now.
Fruity Loop.
There we go.
Yeah, I did one time mess with yeah, but I do music in GarageBand. I like GarageBand.
Okay.
So I know that program, so that's what I do. Let me ask you a question, Andrea. So, and any videos that we can see? Any videos on YouTube?
God, there should be stuff. I know I have some on my YouTube. I have 2 YouTube channels though. I have one under, I don't know like what it's under as my name, because it's under my email, a certain email. Like, and I have another email. It's like a Full Moon email, which is Full Moon Recordings is my name of my company. So, and then I have my personal one. It's Andrea Martin, and I have different videos on each page. And I tried linking some of my I think my album to them.
Right.
I just couldn't find it for some reason. I don't know why it wasn't in my channel, but yeah. So I have some videos of me performing there. Yeah. There are some old videos.
So there's plenty of stuff that's out there, so people can see you. All the viewers that are tuning in, they can see you. They can hear your music. So there's plenty out there. And and they like something, they can go to the internet stores and they can just put Andrea Martin.
If they have questions, they can hit me up on my Facebook on Andrea Martin.
Exactly.
Or email me at
exactly. If they don't find you, if they need something and need some information, they can come over here to your page and they can message you, and and for all the promoters, because the idea of and I'm really loving this, that social media is giving us the opportunity to network so good,
Yes.
So the idea is that that we network so we can start performing and traveling and and taking freestyle, taking freestyle wherever there's a freestyle audience. The idea is for all of us freestyle artists to go and perform for that audience, whether it's California, Texas, Chicago, New York, wherever. We're all over the place.
And there's so many people that want a lot of us. It's just that because when people get asked, who do you want to see perform? They're like, well, don't do that, because what people are going to initially do, they're going to go with all the old school. It's very rare that you get a new school artist put in that list. Like when people say, who do you want to see perform at the next show? So I tell people, listen, you need to make a poll. You need to include some old school and some new school artists, because some of us fall in the middle. So, like, I'm not considered old school, but I started in the late 90s. So,
Andrea, but I believe that everything is changing. I think, everything is changing. I think we are, everything is changing at this particular moment. A lot of people are tuning in to freestyle itself. A lot of people are coming back to the genre, and I believe that the genre is moving forward, so we're doing good. I do believe that I believe we're doing good, and I believe there's going to be more presentations coming up for all of us, and all over the United States and in other countries, because I don't know if in freestyle in, like, for example, Colombia and Brazil, it's it's pretty big, so
Yeah.
I think, the best is coming up next for all of us, and I do believe that the freestyle is the genre is in that underground stage, but it's gonna pick up.
It is.
It's picking
well,
up.
It's kind of good because it's nice, because then nobody can touch what we're doing. Nobody can mess with it. It's raw. It's beautiful. It's a good genre. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
a safe genre. I always say it's a safe genre. Out of all the because it's the youth, man. And I've said this one before in another interview. The youth they're only rocking to a certain mood, because it's all about music. Is all about moods. And the music from nowadays to the young generation, it only manifests itself to one type of mood, and the idea, our genre, manifests itself in that lovey mood, in the I love you, all that, so,
and to me it's positive. Even though there's some breakup songs, to me the music is more positive. It's not about booty shaking, it's not about shooting somebody, you know what I mean? It's about feelings. It's about your soul.
It's about and it's about people like you that are writers, to write everything that you feel, that you think, and you write it, and then you print it on paper, and then you print it on music, and then boom, you put it out there, and like I was telling an artist the other day, I was saying, because it's very hard for people to explain their emotions, and sometimes they need interpreters. And that's who we are. We're like interpreters of feelings, and then sometimes, people don't even say anything. They just dedicate a song. And that's basically what they're saying is, this is the way I feel about this, because they don't really know how to say it themselves,
Don't.
So
no.
Musicians and writers, we're just like, we translate the feeling, and people say, yeah, that's the way that I feel. I'm gonna dedicate this one to my girlfriend or my boyfriend, or So, and then we got, and then our genre, it's really cool, because you can really manifest yourself. I mean, if it's a song that you want to let somebody go, you can really let somebody go. Oh, you can. Really, oh my God, you can really let somebody go with freestyle. Like, I don't ever want to see you ever again. Don't come around here. Don't call me no more. Don't call me no more. Don't send me no more messages. And then you have the other side. If you want to tell someone, please don't leave me. I need you so much. Stay in my life forever, please. Right?
Yes.
So it's beautiful.
Pleading.
And I'm, I think I'm saying something that is somewhere, it's truthful, because, for example, if you hear this,
it relates to people.
If you hear this, for example, hip hop, I love hip hop. I love hip hop. But it's, the beat and everything is so, it manifests itself so much to a certain mood, just to a certain mood, because you would have to go and go play, for example, an R&B song if you wanna, oh baby, I want you tonight, So basically, you're done with hip hop. You have to go to another genre in order for you to get that, So, and that's not what we have with our genre. In our genre, one genre, all feelings. One genre for all feelings, whether it's good feelings, whether it's okay feeling, whether it's bad feelings, one genre, all feelings, all in one.
Awesome.
Andrea,
Whatever.
All in one. It's just like a package deal, all in one.
You are such a trip,
Andrea. Yes, where were you from? Where were you born?
I'm in Rochester, New York, so that's upstate.
And your parents descendant of?
So my mom is Italian.
Okay.
And so her mom, of course, was here, but her parents came from, my grandmother's parents came from Italy. So, and yeah, it's real long. But then my dad's side he was Irish. And, there was some Indian in there too. So I'm kind of a little mixed.
Nice little mixture there.
So,
it's crazy.
White girl.
Yeah. I mean, if you become a freestyle, like you really start getting into the genre, a lot of people think that freestyle it was something that only, like, for example, Latinos participated in, and then you find out that no, that's not the way it is. So many people from all over the place have, you know, have participated in the
I think it's just the main, like, you know, the main amount of people would be considered Latino, you know, the main audience.
I don't see you anymore, so something happened there.
Oh,
whoops.
I'm still here. I see myself.
You see yourself? I don't see you. I don't see. Let me manifest. Let me manifest myself in freestyle in this one. So I was there you are. I was gonna write you a song. I was talking to you over the phone. Bum, bum, and then I lost you, baby. Then I lost you, baby. And then I lost you, baby. Then I lost you, baby. It's a freestyle track right there. Hey, you can literally make a freestyle song out of anything. If I lose you on my interview, I'll write you a song.
Okay.
Okay, hold on one second. Hold on, there's a problem here. We was in the last time the last number, it was 1998. No. You said 2000 something already.
Yeah, so like I started producing or learning to produce in 07, you know. Well, the last song that we talked about I recorded was with the Santana Twins, 2001.
The Santana Twins.
And I called Stay With Me, and again, that's around other places. That's online as well, I think, somewhere floating. And then who was it? Like I said, John Groove was after that, and these songs could be found on YouTube as well. And It's Time is on I believe is on my album. I have so many songs, it's crazy. And then a few of the songs that
I got a nice idea in this video. You know, maybe you can, you know, like write all over, because you know the video stays there forever, you know. It's just, so you know, just write like the songs and the links so everyone can come through and just click on it, you know, because you know you're not an artist that have like only like 2-3 songs, you know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to my freestyle, it's very simple. I have Love Me Tonight and one call Why Did You Quit On Me, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So you know, but you got plenty of freestyle music, so like let's just post it out there, you know, and everyone who knows, you know, just post it, and so everyone can, because that's the idea. The idea is that I bet you if we can accomplish one new person to come out and just see you and say, well, I didn't know, you know, there was a freestyle artist named Andrea Martin. One new person.
Sure, there's a lot of people that don't know me. I know there's more people out there that do know me than I assume, because I'm told that. But there's also another singer called Andrea Martin. She's a black female artist, and a lot of people get me confused with her.
She does freestyle?
No.
I know, but this is the other Andrea Martin. This is our Andrea Martin, freestyle Andrea Martin.
So this one, she does like R&B and stuff, but then they had some song. God, I forget the name of it. I don't know if it said Andrea Martin or someone else, but a friend of mine hit me up like, "Is that you?" I'm like, "No. One, it's off key, not because of the artist, but because somebody made a remix of the song, and the beat is so fat. Oh my God. I want to redo the song. I gotta find it, and I'll put it in the link after."
Andrea, give me a second. So Yvette Nieves says, "Hello, Andrea Martin. Love her songs. Tell her Miss Eve said hi."
Yo, Miss Eve, what's up?
What's up? And you know, maybe Yvette could help us in finding your songs too, and just posting them right here on this video.
Yeah, so anybody can post what you want, YouTube, anything.
Everything, any information, you know, of you, because you made a lot of songs, but you, earlier in the interview you said, "I don't remember. It was so long ago that I don't even remember."
There's too many to name.
So in case you forget one song, you know, we're gonna have like Freestyle Ricky come through and just, you know, because Freestyle Ricky knows more about your freestyle history than Andrea Martin. I
mean, so many songs. There's Our Love, which is a big one. There's What Happened to the Love. These are more like newer. Those are like ones that people just like.
Here's a cool one.
Over.
Here's a cool one. Okay, out of all your songs, which is the one that is your baby, your special song?
I don't know. Well, I would say Rescue Me because of why I wrote it, like how I wrote it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the way it was meant for, even though it was meant for another person, the music touched me, you know, and it's basically reaching out to that future person that's not here, you know, the one that you're supposed to end up with, your
Mm-hmm.
soulmate.
Mm-hmm.
I'm reaching out to that person, saying them to rescue me, like basically from all the crap that I went through, you know, all this torment that I've gone through. That's what that song's for.
Andrea, so we got my brother Angel Cruz saying, when the next song coming out?
Well, my personal one, I don't know, but I'm working with other people. Like I said, I have a duet that the other artist is finishing up because, you know, we live in different spots. So this person's finishing their portion of their song up. It's called Give Me One Night. It's so badass. I produced it.
Give Me One Night, produced by Andrea Martin.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a duet.
Duet, yeah. So it's my boy Miguel. I don't know if he's going to call himself just Miguel, if he's going to choose another name. So I'm kind of waiting on that. I got that. I'm working on something with Benny Velez. You know, that's just still in the works.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So he's awesome. He's really a great artist.
Great artist.
So for now, those two are, you know, that's two is in the works. And then, like I said, I'm going to be working on some of my stuff soon too.
Mm-hmm.
Once the spring hits, I'm going to try to.
Okay, so here's one, Andrea. When do we see you again? When is the next performance?
Well, that I don't know. I've been asked to do a couple shows, but then I've been waiting. I'm just waiting for the people. I have someone in Texas that contacted me for Austin. They just didn't give me any dates. They just asked me how much I cost. Says he'll definitely get back to me with the dates, but I haven't heard anything yet. So I'm waiting on that. I'm available for booking anytime. You just got to hit me up so I can give you my contract with my rates.
All right,
it's not that much.
Yep, right there. That's what this is all about. There it is. Yep. You know, just it's very simple. Just call you up. You know, message you, and you know.
Oh yeah.
And let's.
But see, they gotta know. But the artists have got to ask. This is what I want. I'm glad I'm on the interview. The artists have got to come out and say something to the promoters, because if the promoters don't know, they're not gonna ask to book us. And especially if we're not doing anything current, and our songs aren't being played consistently, you know. That's the only thing, you know. So then we get not say we get forgotten, but because there's so many of us, it's hard to keep track. So that's why I said, when people ask, who do you want to see your next performance, if they can at least get a list from fans of people they like as new school and old school, then they can do a poll and put up those names, and then they can vote, you know. That would help, so they know what people are wanting, right? Because a lot of the artists a lot of the fans, I can't speak for all fans because I'm not dumb, but like, I love all my old school artists, but you get tired of the same stuff, or I'm like, I've seen it already, I'm bored. Yeah. I'm bored.
It's changing. I believe it's changing. I do believe it's changing. It's I believe it's changing. I see a lot of new promoters joining in.
Oh yeah.
And I know, and this is a good information, I know that if a promoter does what they need to do, they're gonna it's gonna be fine. They're gonna be just fine in their next show. You know, but they need to know exactly what they're doing.
They got a plan.
They got a plan. They need a street team. They need a street team. For example, I had a little while ago, I had this, and I always use this team as an example. Joe and Joe Lee from Philly. Okay, Joe and Joe Lee, they have their J&J Entertainment. They know how to do this right. I witnessed them bringing in like 700-800 people in a club.
Wow.
Okay, I witnessed this. I was there. I was there. I witnessed this. It worked. Next day, Joe and Jolie was super happy. Like, we did it. Mission accomplished. You know? But that's Joe and Jolie, you know, they were really out there. You can't just...
I met them years ago here in Rochester.
You can't just hope on social media. You know, a lot of social media and a lot of, you know, taking... I remember Joe, because I went over there and I performed over there in that show, and they took me out there like 3 or 4 days before, and I used to Go with Joe, and he had CDs, because this is a big one. He had CDs of the songs of the people who was gonna be in the concert. So because a lot of people didn't know.
Nice.
Like, for example, you know, a lot of people don't know that, you know, what my name and you know, and then when people heard my song, and then they go, oh, I remember that song.
I know that song.
Let me purchase those tickets. You know what I'm saying? Let me get two. Let me get, you know, and then
you got to give them that history so they know what's going on.
Give them the history, you know. So if you know, and this is for the promoters, if you know how to do your stuff correctly, you're gonna be just fine in your freestyle night. I do believe.
And the thing they gotta plan too is they gotta understand, us artists want to sell our music too. We like to have tables. We like to do autographs. But if that's not set up, you know, we don't get to do that. Like, I love to interact with my fans, and if I can't do that, I'm kind of bummed out, you know?
Yeah.
Because I want to meet people, and then it's just all scattered. Like, I had a recent show, and it's not always the promoters; it's also the owner's fault, you know. I had a recent show here locally in Rochester on the 23rd of February that went really good. We had tons of people. They promote really well, but they also have an established page that's over 18,000 people on it. So you get like 600 to 800 people that come in the place, you know. It was just me and Julie from Tasmania, you know. People loved it. They went berserko, you know. But I had some people that didn't know me, and they just watched, you know, and that was fine. But I had a few people that couldn't make it because, you know, certain events happened in their life and they couldn't make it out, which was kind of a bummer because they're real hyped, diehard fans of mine, you know. So I'm like, you know, it would have been made it more fun, you know. But yeah. So when people plan in advance enough and pre-sell tickets and you know, have enough promo, you're gonna do well, you know. Especially if you know a lot of people. Like, I know them. They I don't know if they actually physically went out or put flyers up, but I know they just did online. And then with all of us promoting, we had a really good turnout, and I was like, wow, it was a lot of people. And we did what's called an 80s night. So it wasn't just about us singing. It was also a night for them to remember and enjoy. So there was a gimmick, you know what I mean? So that made it more fun, you know? So,
no, we're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing good. I do believe that, you know, I mean, until now it has been a bit disorganized, you know, everything. But, you know, I think a lot of promoters are joining in. A lot of promoters, you know, they want to start doing, you know, I do advise that please don't go crazy trying to make like a huge show. Just start. Right. You know, don't, you know, just get yourself a nice Freestyle Friday or something like that and just start a night, man. You know what I'm saying? Just start a night, put it, you know, have the DJ start playing, and, you know, have the people from your community come out, you know, you know, and celebrate our music, and little by little, you know, so you can start making money. The promoter can start making money and start bringing the artists. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, you know, and it would be really cool now. I'm also, since I'm on here, I'm going to promote this, that I'm still looking for dancers. I was preferring males, you know, like I like the really nice, good hip hop dancers like you see in like the dance movies and stuff like that. I want people that can choreograph, that are really good, because if they're far away, you know, maybe we can practice on video. But I want to have dancers for shows. And
Andrea,
right
so
now,
for some reason, I don't know exactly what's going on over here, but I can't get my battery over here on. Let me see what. And then I can't get this. Hold on. Yeah. So okay. So people, I don't know what's going on over here, but I'm running out of battery for this. So
for your camera.
So let's make another. I want to make another interview with you, because remember, we only stayed back in 2002. That was where we stayed.
2007ish. Well, like I kind of got up there to where I said I started producing.
So okay, so we're gonna pause it there so we can have, and then we'll pause it there, and then we'll hype it up. Okay, so we'll have the second part of this amazing interview, starting from 2007. To the current date. Okay, because I'm having some technical difficulties here, and I don't want to lose you or any of that stuff.
No problem.
So we're not gonna end this one, my friends. We're gonna pause it. We're gonna freestyle pause it for a second, okay? And then in another time we're gonna hype it up, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna freestyle talk with Andrea Martin. That's you know, it's pronounced Andrea. People call you Andrea.
Some people do. I don't. It does whatever they feel comfortable how they want to pronounce it. But it is Andrea. That's the proper pronunciation.
The proper pronunciation. A proper pronunciation. So there's more Andrea Martin coming up. Thank you everyone for tuning in. It's been beautiful, and I hope you guys go in there and check out Andrea Martin Freestyle and all her songs, and we're all gonna go and find out everything she's done, because Andrea doesn't even remember what she did and girl, there's a year there that we lost from you, like 1999. We don't even know what you did in 1999.
The timeline's a little.
Then we'll call Freestyle Ricky, and he'll tell us what you was up to.
Well, I know, but it's just all jumbled. It's a long time ago.
Yeah. So it was. Thank you so much. It's been such a beautiful interview, and this is the idea. So everyone, all the freestyle artists, it's very simple. We go online and we talk, and we just talk. We need to talk a lot. We need to talk.
I seen your one with Angie E. That was a lot of fun watching.
Who?
So that was my girl Angie E. I seen you do her interview.
Angie, everyone,
I'm gonna be doing stuff. I'm gonna be doing stuff with her too soon.
Let's talk, people. Let's talk. Let's get on everybody's page, and let's talk, and let's so we can get this the industry of freestyle. We need to get this freestyle industry running. Right now, it's like we're going at 10 miles an hour. How about getting this thing over 70 miles an hour, people?
You've seen J-Lo mentioned it.
I want to speed it up, man.
Yeah, I know.
I need. We need money, mom. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to get some beautiful Christmas gift next year. So,
it's so funny,
Andrea. Christmas. I want the industry to grow so I can get Christmas gift. No, that's so funny.
So cute.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Kisses for you.
Thank you.
Okay, and thanks for everybody who's watching, okay? See you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.